Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the new Cardano update. You know how long we've been doing Cardano updates? Very long time. Very long time. And now we're gonna do and see what's actually happening. Cardano 4.4% today, less than yesterday. We're gonna see why. We're gonna see why it's stopping, where it's stopping, and stuff like that. Before we start to doing that, do you have trouble picking out coins? Is you're picking the coins, meaning going to the coin market cap site, looking over the 100 coins, seeing what has the biggest green number, like 20-30%, and then FOMOing into that? If that's the case, you might need some help. If you need some help, check out the link down below, the Patreon link. We got something called daily altcoin video that might help you. That said, let's get in the chart, see what's actually happening with Cardano. So we had these kind of supports down here. We don't need supports anymore. No. We're done with supports. We are done with supports. We are not looking down. We are looking up right now. Moon is the goal and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what's happening. Yesterday, Cardano did actually. How much did yesterday? Yesterday, 13%. This looks more than 30%, man. I was sure it was like 30%. 13%. Okay, we take what we get, and today is up 4.66%. It's hitting this line on the dollar. That's 1.31 line, a very important line we had for a while. I think that's that's this line over here. So we're gonna talk about that. So things is, now that we are on the way up, we have bottomed out. Bitcoin has bottomed out. It's going up to the sky. Now I also heard there are some rumors that Facebook is buying Bitcoin. If somebody knows something about it, write it down in the comments, because I don't know if that's true or not. But it sounds interesting. So if somebody knows about Bitcoin buying, Facebook buying Bitcoin, tell me about it. I want to know. So it's hitting this line over that's the resistance line. That's why we're stopping right here right now, 131, and it's important resistance line because that is the all-time high. This isn't the all-time high. Yeah, it is all-time high close, for Cardano. This is all-time high close. I mean, Cardano went higher, but it's all-time high close for Cardano, and right now we're hitting that at 131, and that's very important, So we're gonna see if we can manage to break that today or not. But Cardano is actually doing fantastic, man. You see this line over here we talked about yesterday. That's broken. That's also support line. We don't need supports anymore. If people could just stop messaging me on Telegram while I'll make the videos. Next time I'm gonna put them in the video. Let's see. Okay, so the thing is with Cardano, we have to get back in the inside. We get back into the game. The game plan before we actually started dropping down was we were in this rising wedge. Rising wedge always has a big probability to break on downside than upside, but we are gonna break on the upside from this rising wedge. Yes, I know we broke on the downside, but now we are getting into it and we're gonna go out of it on the upside. Okay, that's the gameplay right now. We are gonna get out of the rising wedge on the upside, and although these rising wedges, these are patterns, I'm gonna give you some pro tips right now. When you go and look out how these patterns are gonna play out, you're gonna see that people are saying 60% up, 50% down, 40% down, and stuff. That they're gonna give you some percentages. This pattern has big probability to downside and upside, and all of that is BS. Every pattern has a probability to go on upside and downside, and more so to one side than other side, and vice versa, based on what kind of trend you're in. So just looking at the pattern itself doesn't mean anything. Some patterns in certain trends will most likely form, but the trend is the one that actually decides where the likelihood of the pattern breaking is. Right now we are in a bullish trend. Likelihood should be on the upside. It was on the upside until Bitcoin figured out, nope, we are going to the downside because we need some kind of correction. Likelihood is on the upside. We should break on outside. So what we are looking for now is breaking this 131 resistance up here. 131. We want to break 131. We want to get inside the this rising wedge again, and we want to go all the way up to, we're going to go all the way on the upside to test the rising wedge, and that's going to be very fast. That's what's level is that? That is right today's right, maybe somewhere around here, 1.6 or something like that. So once we break this 1.31 line, that's over here, this is the target. This is the target because that's the actual resistance that we have been testing before 1, 2, 3 times, and we're gonna test it again. But this time when we test this resistance, because we are done dumping, we are done correcting, Cardano has been going through correction for 2 months, one of the biggest corrections in crypto right now. Once we get hit, we're gonna maybe retest it, and we're gonna maybe bounce off it, maybe have some kind of a rejection, and then we're gonna break it. So I'm thinking like bam bam bam, and then we are out of it. I think that's gonna be quite fast, because there is not a lot of pattern left in. So the first thing is just get into the pattern and then go. Let's pull up some moving averages and say a quick word about moving averages. What's happening with moving averages? So yesterday we did something very nicely, and that's that when we pumped yesterday, we went above 10 and the 50 moving average. We didn't make the all the way up above the 20 moving average, but we got about 10 moving average. That's the first step. Now we are getting above the 20 moving average. That's the second step, and third step is of course getting above 131. But it's getting above all these moving averages. You can see all the moving averages. These moving averages, all of these moving averages, we have to put the price above the moving averages, because moving averages are acting as a resistance or support depending where the price is. If the price is on the upside, these are supports. If the price is below, these are resistances. So you want to get above all the moving averages, so you have the support beneath you, and then you have a clear way to the sky, right? So this is the first step right now that we are doing right now, getting above this 20 moving average, getting some kind of resistance at 131. No rejection. Rejections are when you get the red candle. That's a rejection. This is not rejection. This is just a hit or tickling on the resistance before we move higher. Tickling on the resist before we move higher. That said, moving average is looking perfect. Cardano closed down here at 39. We already said that, and we are seeing the exact same pattern on the MACD that we are seeing, for example, at on Bitcoin and on XRP. I think on Matic as well. On a lot of other coins, yeah, we are getting this change between the deep red and the light red colors. That means convergence, because lines here are diverging away from each other, and then when we get to this part, they are converging, meaning they're going towards. That's bullish. That means uptrend. So the change here, the change is important. It's not the cross, it's the change. It's whenever you have the change, that's when you have the change in the price, right? And that's the important part. Now, how long this is gonna hold? I'm always saying MACD is very unreliable on small time frames. So you wanna look at MACD on weekly, monthly, preferably. Daily is okay, but you still get a lot of signals from the daily as well. Weekly is the best, definitely the best use case for MACD. But obviously already you can see that change is happening. We are actually having some kind of option. We did have some kind of bottoming out, and right now it's looking superbly. Let me just look at quickly on the weekly chart. Yeah, the weekly chart, we are sitting on this 10 moving average, which is perfect levels. And that's why I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks of correction, consolidation, call it whatever you want. That's 2 months. So congratulations to everybody managing the thing to hodl through this sideways period, because now only good days ahead. That said, subscribe to the channel to get more of these Cardano news. We're pulling Cardano day by day, every single day. So if you want to know what's happening in Cardano, you will need to be on this channel. Also check out check out our Telegram group. People there are really excited about Cardano as well. And check out the Patreon if you have trouble picking up coins. You know, if you're like seeing something like 30-40% up and like, I need to buy that, probably should check my channel, Patreon and channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Bye bye.